So it's time for us to finally talk about the differences between the GPS Apple Watches and the cellular Apple Watches. Now, personally, I don't know why it took me so long to make this video. There are a few differences here and there, but at their core, I will tell you, the GPS one I think is the one that's probably going to make sense for the most amount of people out there, mostly because it is a one-time fee and you can just buy that thing and move on with your life. The thing with the cellular one, and the only difference for the most part between both, is that the cellular option has the ability of actually, getting a cellular plan. That way you don't actually have to have your iPhone with you in order to actually use it. Now, there are still a lot of things you can do with your Apple Watch with the GPS model that you don't really need an iPhone with you. Things like if you're, playing music offline, you can download them to your Apple Watch and you can still listen to them with your AirPods. Whether you have the GPS or cellular one, you can still track your steps. You can still take some notifications here and there. But if you actually want to go ahead and let's say you want to go on hikes and you want to kind of have a replacement of your phone, maybe you want to make phone calls, maybe you want to send text messages, or maybe you want to use Siri, you will have to pretty much have the cellular model to do those things if you don't have your iPhone with you. So the main thing I would kind of preface this whole video is by asking you, do you plan on really using your Apple Watch without your iPhone with you? If the answer is yes, use cases are like if you're planning on running a lot or going on hikes and you're not planning on bringing your phone with you every single day and you're doing this more than 3 times a week, well then it may make sense to get a cellular model. But the thing to keep in mind with that cellular model is that you will have to have some sort of monthly fee associated when you actually get that Apple Watch. So, for a case, there's a lot of different cellular providers. Let's take Verizon. They may have a cell plan specifically for Apple Watches. It may be $5 or $7 a month or something like that and gives you unlimited use of, cell data for your Apple Watch. There may be some shared plans for cheaper and all that and other stuff, but there's usually a cost associated when you get that, cellular Apple Watch. Now, you can still use that Apple Watch without a cell plan, so keep that in mind. It's still a regular Apple Watch, but you have that extra ability if you don't want to bring your iPhone with you or you have it, you want to basically use your Apple Watch as a replacement of some sorts of your phone. Well, you can still go ahead and use that cell plan on your Apple Watch and you can have that ability of utilizing it. With the GPS one, you will never have that ability of actually utilizing the cell plan because it doesn't have that type of, situation to it. Now, that is for that, but it's also a little bit more expensive if you want to get a cellular Apple Watch. Now, with the GPS one, a lot of Apple Watches support it. The Series 8, the SE2, all the Apple Watches before it, I think since the Series 3. But the Apple Watch Ultra actually comes with cell plan already enabled, so you don't even have to go and buy it. Now, in my use case, for the years and years that I've been using Apple Watches, I have never really used a cell watch. I never really needed to buy it because I've never really needed it. The only time I've ever bought one was when the GPS one was out of stock, and I had to buy the cellular one because it was the only one available so I could make videos on. Other than that, for really everything I do, and sometimes I run and I go do things without my iPhone, and I still am able to do a lot of things on my Apple Watch. I can listen to music, I can still take some notifications here and there, mostly fitness notifications like, steps and mile time and everything like that. But other than that, the GPS Apple Watch for me personally is perfect. But if you do plan on at some point going up and making, calls and messages with just your Apple Watch, like Apple states on their website, and now with your iPhone, well then the cellular option may make more sense for you. So that is pretty much the main differences here. It's a more expensive Apple Watch for the cell one. I think it may be worth it for some people, but I do think for about 95% of people watching this, you probably are going to be perfectly fine with the GPS one in my opinion. So that kind of covers it up. If you have any other thoughts or questions, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.